Hello everyone, it's me, Nancy Finch, doing another Tea with Nan Monday at 12 o'clock. Welcome. I've got my Tigger cup today. I love my Tigger cup. Makes me very happy. I feel very bouncy when I'm drinking out of this. I bubble my way through all the way through the day. I'm bouncing away. Oh, I hope you're enjoying this beautiful sunny day. It's beautiful out there. I love it. We're very, very lucky, aren't we, when the sun shines and we all feel good. Oh, hi, Angela. I hope you're bouncing through your day with your Tigger. Tigger in mind. Yes, why not? Unless you've got another character you like identifying with. I'm certainly the Tigger in this one. But anyway, how are you, Angela? Are you okay? Happy Monday hugs to you. Are you having a good day so far? That's the thing. And you're the very first person on here. So thank you for tuning in. It's so nice that you're here because you see, it just means such a lot to connect and to intend for the week, isn't it? I hope you get on well with all my things I suggest. But of course, I walk the talk. Everything I suggest is something I actually do all the time. You know, not all of them, but obviously some of them I do whenever it seems appropriate. So yes, so I hope that you can either make notes today or just, you know, think about this as a game that I'm about to introduce. Oh, you love the mug. I know, isn't it fun? I know. It's supposed to be about fun. We don't have enough fun. People take themselves far too seriously. I was always one of those people every day, week in, week out. I'd always find something to worry about or stress about. But isn't it fun to have those little moments where your inner child can feel, yes, I can be silly today, I can be giggly, I can do whatever I want. And it's never too late to bring your inner child out and to have fun with him or her, you know. So the thing I'm going to talk to you about today was something I wasn't going to do until yesterday, and I realised what a good idea to do something I've been doing for a while actually. So I'm going to put this down. So today's talk is all about traffic lights. Traffic lights, that's it. You think, well, what's so special about traffic lights? Well, you can actually put an affirmation with each colour. So, did you know, I mean, this is, why do that anyway? I mean, that's a good point. We'll start off with why. Because altogether we are thinking too much about things we have to do, things that aren't working for us, things that worry us. We tend to think we have to be in control of everything, to try and make everything right for our families and friends. So we overthink. And so we're probably, without even realizing it, shutting down one or two or more of those chakra energies that are affected by thoughts and feelings. So I thought, just in case that I was worried about somebody I love or thinking about something I have to do, not quite, you know, whatever those pressured thoughts might be. Years ago, I thought, right, I'm going to, this is subconscious, this is conscious, I'm going to drop into my subconscious an affirmation that may just keep those chakra energies flowing with an intentional affirmation, something I wish to feel, something I want to feel more of. Affirmations are can be very powerful if you play with them without thought. Don't think why or how they're going to work. You just play, okay? So going back to why, we need to focus our thoughts and intentions on something positive, because positivity is really good for our minds, our bodies, the people around us. I know I was not a very positive person as a mum, you know, with my children growing up. I was always stressed and worried. Now I tend to be more mindful. And if you can just afford that moment where you can just be mindful, that moment, I can say this, I can have that. Or maybe that's a possibility. Certainly when you're thinking about the affirmations I'm going to give you, which are really good fun, and I personally know they work. Well, they worked on me. They work on some of my clients. I suggest this too as well. But I thought, yeah, I'm going to suggest this traffic lights affirmations today. And I really believe that today, this is going to be one of the most powerful, easiest, simple, most fun thing that I've suggested in some time. So I'd love your feedback on it. You can always give me feedback on here or my email address, nancyfinch@hotmail.co.uk. I haven't got a website now, but you know, you can contact me on those, and I still work, all my stuff I do, of course, is always on YouTube. So let's go back to why. Well, because when we've got a positive thought, our bodies react, and usually these chakras can open according to those thoughts. And if they open and they're flowing, then you're more likely to feel well, or certainly overcome some issue, or help yourself with those issues, okay? So it's a win-win situation to use a positive affirmation, even though some people would say, oh, but what happens if it doesn't happen? Well, it's better you try to do that than to not have the opportunity to perhaps try to change that, the way you're thinking, or to change what you're attracting. You see, by the law of attraction, you're going to attract more of what you're feeling. So we really need to be thinking a positive thought so we can attract that. And I think that's quite concise, actually, considering I've written all this out on the board. I think I've just summed it up. So, okay, when I was traveling around, I took myself out of my comfort zone and traveled around everywhere, all over the country. And of course, there've been many traffic lights, wasn't there? This is my story, really. Many traffic lights. And most people don't like traffic lights because they stop them. You know, you have to wait. And it might be roadworks, or you have traffic lights lasting longer than they should before you move. Well, that's an even better way of using this affirmations idea, because when you get to a traffic light, you might be stopped. Okay, that's great. You're on red. You can use that beautiful idea of looking at the red, the colour, and using an affirmation that I know will help to open that base chakra. This is your main battery for your whole body. It moves up as you feed this area, and you feel safe and you feel secure and you get more courage. And when this is open, you move forward in life a lot easier. You've got much more courage. And so basically we need this one working because it's really a physical one, helps everything to work well. So we've got red, orange and green to work with. Oh, thanks for the hearts, guys. That's nice. So we've got these colours I want to work with, and I'm going to show you how I've done it. So, of course, I get to a traffic light and it might be red. And so I think, yes, I'm going to use this. And while I'm focused on the red traffic light, I'm thinking, I am safe. These are really simple affirmations. Oh, hi, Annie. I'm sure that you're going to love today, because as you travel around, you can use this traffic light thing that I'm going to show you. And I know you already know it kind of works, because affirmations are powerful, aren't they? Hope you're well today, Annie. So going back, I might stop at the red traffic light, and I'm thinking while I'm watching it, I am safe, I am safe, I am safe. Just keeping it really simple. Safety, if you think I'm safe and you tell yourself you're safe, then your subconscious is going to create the energy to flow in that area. Okay. Hi, Dell. Thank you for joining, darling. Happy Monday to you. So traffic lights, use them all. I got to the red and I think I am safe, while I'm waiting for the traffic lights to change. And then go to orange. Actually, it's red. Yes, orange, and then it's green. There's an actual sequence. It goes red and orange, green, amber, red. Okay, so as you look at the traffic lights, it's red and amber. That means get ready. Green, and then it goes amber, and then it goes red. So most people don't realise there's two colours going on at the same time before you move off. So you've got your red colour, and it's I'm safe, and then you've got the orange that goes with it. Then what you're going to say to that, is what I've practiced, is I'm enough. If you think that you're enough, if you say to your subconscious you're enough, then this area here, the orange sacral area, will help to open up in your relationships to be easier. And physically, you stimulate that energy to work better in that area. So you're saying I'm safe, which helps your base chakra, which helps your main battery. Then you're saying I'm enough. Yes. I'm enough. And that means I'm enough in my relationships. I'm going to try too hard. I can accept myself as who I am. You know, it's a really nice feeling to introduce to your subconscious. Even if you don't feel it, it still has a very powerful effect on your subconscious. And that could introduce maybe the possibility that one day you feel those feelings that you're saying. So, and then of course you've got the green. I am loved. Oh, it's a nice easy one. Love heals lots of things. Love heals problems, and with families, it certainly makes you feel better here, and it's your heart chakra we're dealing with. So when you're looking at the green light, you're looking at well-being, really, aren't you? You're looking at your immune system, you're looking at your self-healing, actually. But you could say the words I am loved, or I am loved, whichever you prefer. But if you think I am loved, quite a lot of people don't always feel loved. You know, perhaps their families aren't giving them what the love they deserve or want. Maybe they're not getting it from their partner, or maybe they're feeling taken for granted. If you think I am loved, your heart chakra will glow, and your inner child will love it too, because we all need love. And love is a great healer, as I keep saying. And if you're focused on the green light, you know, I am and my daughter would agree with this one, but you focus on that beautiful green colour. I am loved. It's going to help you. It's going to help you to attract more of that love into your life. So I am safe. I am enough. I am loved. That's all you have to write down. Write it down. Write it down. But I'm not asking you to look at the bit of paper in the car as you're going along. This is my disclaimer. Obviously, concentrate on your driving. But if you could learn these things, it's very easy. The more you play this game, the more you're going to learn. So every time you get to a red traffic light, I am safe. I'm safe. And you might see multiple traffic lights, like quite often they're the same colour. You see them in the distance. So say every time you look at them all, just take your time. Or maybe go over and over again. I like to say it 3 or 4 times. As long as I'm waiting at the traffic lights, I say it. If I see the traffic lights in the distance, I say it. Whatever colour they're on. And then you won't mind the traffic lights so much, because what you're doing is introducing well-being to your mind and body. Oh, hi, Leanne. Thank you. She's on her lunch break. Oh, happy Monday to you, Leanne. I know how hard you work. Oh, and if anyone's on here, please look up Leanne's site, Leanne Richardson, because she's got lots of lovely things to say. Leanne, you do lovely talks and you offer lots of nice, beautiful treatments to people. So please look up Leanne if you're listening to this. So getting back to traffic lights, it's really good to keep saying to yourself, to override worry, to override stress. Oh, I am safe. I am enough. I am loved. So even if you couldn't remember all of those and you think, oh, I can't be bothered with all of that, just think of maybe one colour that you like out of all of it. Which one do you need most? Do you need I am safe? Do you need I am enough? Now, I know a lot of people that need to know they're enough. They might not feel they're good enough at something, that they're perhaps not good parents or not good partners or whatever, not good daughters and sons, whoever knows, but whatever. You could override some of those negative thoughts that are actually damaging some of your body's energy. It won't flow properly if we're feeling negative. We tend to clog in that energy. So, do you like to feel safe today? Do you want to feel you're enough? Or do you just want to feel that you're loved? Whichever one of those, you could play with that and pick one of the colours. So, red is I'm safe, orange is I'm enough, and green is I'm loved. If you don't want to remember all of them at once, just pick 1 or 2. Simple. And write them down right now so that you can learn them before you get in the car or before you get on the bus and you look at all the traffic lights coming up. Before you travel, this is something you could use. And I played this game for the past couple of days to see how it would feel. And I did it deliberately. And I've done it with people in the car as well. It's good fun. I'll get back to that. But you can do it as a game. And so I played a little game with my inner child. And I thought, right, every time I see, there's quite a few in my area actually, traffic lights, I'm just going to say it. You can say it out loud, or if you don't want to, you can say it in your mind. Because your mind is still listening to that instruction, I am. And it's a definite affirmation. I am safe, I am enough, I am loved. Now, you might not feel that's going to do anything that day, but you might find that because you're feeling that on the inside, or certainly your subconscious has got that instruction, you might find people start to treat you better, as if you are enough and you are loved. And you might just generally feel more secure with that, which is, of course, the safety. So you don't see it straight away, but you may see it an hour or 2 or later or the next day. You may find that somehow life is easier for you and that you feel that effect from those words, because you are actually, you're basically creating your own life with your thoughts. So if we can just think, okay, I'm going to play this game. I'm going to help my chakra energy. I'm going to help my subconscious by intending these words. And it is fun. It's a good fun thing to do. So I'd love you all to look at the traffic lights as you're caught at them and think, yes, I am one of those things, okay? I know people that don't don't travel in a car, they do it in buses. Why not? Every time you're traveling in a bus, look out for the traffic lights. Or perhaps the brake lights in front of you, the red. Yeah, I am safe. And that's going to help you to produce that feeling of safety into your life. It's going to help bring it into your consciousness by the law of attraction. And that's what I want for you. And as I say, I'd say it 17 seconds or more, 3 or 4 times we'll be doing that, because it locks it into your body and your mind, okay? And I repeat it over and over again until I move. So I'd love to hear how well you get on with this, because it is fun. And if you've got people in the car, supposing you've got children in the car, you want to play a game, You could say everyone that sees a traffic light first has to say it. And what fun that'll be. You know, people play lots of sort of I see this game, this whatever. I spy in the car journeys. Why not do this as well? You know, people look out for different colour cars and whatever. It's good fun. But what about if you could do more than just fun? You can instill it into your mind that you are. And the first one that gets it might get a reward. Well, they're certainly going to get it from the words. So your inner child will love it. So how about you all just commit to that for this week and see how you feel? Because I know that after 2 days of me doing it recently, I'm actually looking forward to seeing the traffic lights. And you don't actually mind being a little bit delayed because of them. You know, and I have several traffic lights in this little town of St Austell, but there may be, where you are, there may be more. And if there isn't any, supposing you think, well, I live in a country place and there's hardly any traffic lights, I'm not going to get to use this exercise. You can remember perhaps a time that you lived in a place where there was traffic lights everywhere, and close your eyes and just imagine a traffic light sequence. You know, there's red, red and amber, green, amber, red. So you just go through. Maybe that means you're doing the sequence. Red, I'm safe. Red and amber, I'm safe. I'm enough. Green, I am loved. Amber, I'm loved. I'm enough. I'm getting tongue-tied. And then, of course, I am safe again. So you sort of, if you were to write them down in order, or maybe colour them in, and then you could just go through them. The red, red and amber, green, amber, red. That might be another way of doing it. So, great. If you're not, oh, hang on. I don't travel much, says Angela. I'll do this in the garden with my flowers. Yes, you can. Wonderful idea. But just remember the traffic lights and go up and down them. Why not? Oh, hi, Val. It's lovely you've popped on, darling. Happy Monday. You can do it with flowers. You can do it with things around you, focusing on those colours and saying the affirmations. You can do it with crystals. I picked those out a minute ago. So you can have, well, I haven't got my red one here. Yes, I have. I'll just get it. So I've got a red coral here. There we go. So red, amber, and green. There we go. Red, red and amber, green, amber, red. Yeah, I did have an orange one like this beautiful big yellow one here, but I can't find it. So it's even bigger. Red, red and amber, green, amber, red. So you might put them out in front of you and then do the affirmations. That might be nice. Another way of using this, if you're not traveling around, is you can use ribbons. Now, I haven't really got an orange one. This is more sort of pinky, but I'm going to use it as an orange today. So you might use a ribbon to remind you. That's a nice vibrant colour, isn't it? So, as you're using the ribbon, I am safe. Maybe do it the other way. I am safe. I am safe. It's the same because you're looking at the colour. The colour will stimulate the base chakra. And you're telling yourself with that instruction, I am safe. So then you go to the orange one. Pretend this is orange. And then you'd say, you know the words now, I am enough. I'm enough. It doesn't matter. You see, this takes away self-judgment, because if you can say I'm enough, then you're not going to try so much. It's going to take away pressure that we put on ourselves. I am enough stops us overthinking about situations because we trust ourselves. I'm enough. I'm enough. Pretend that's orange. You can get yourself an orange ribbon or an orange crystal. And then the green, of course. Look at that beautiful colour. I am loved, or I am love. It's up to you. I'm wearing green today and little green earrings. I am loved. And you can do it with anything you've got. You could do it with clothes, just looking at the clothes you're wearing. I am loved. I am loved. And if you do it for 17 seconds, you're helping your body to lock it in, that affirmation. So maybe write this down, because it is a beautiful, beautiful thing. You can write it down as one block. As I made myself a little note here. A little affirmation, maybe put it somewhere you can see it to remind yourself to do this. I am safe. I am enough. I am loved. That's a simple affirmation. If you can put a colour with it, then you're taking it in at a deeper level. Okay? Beautiful. And what have I got? Yeah, as I say, teach your family and friends. And you deserve to feel safe. You deserve to feel that you're enough. And you deserve to feel loved. So this is a really, really nice affirmation to say to yourself to undo any of the previous experiences we've had that maybe that we thought we weren't any of those things. Okay? Your chakras will benefit. And of course, you can teach this to other people. Tell them I've taught you. There's a nice tea with Nan I've referenced here. The very obvious one would be the power of affirmations, because we do need to realize that they are very important on our subconscious level. So if you need extra convincing that this is a good idea, then go to my YouTube account, look up the power of affirmations, and it's on the 12th of the 12th 22 on YouTube. And everything I've got on YouTube, actually, I'm sure you'd like to scroll down, either Tea with Nans or Nan Talks. You know, Nan Talks more exercises. There's about 44 of those, but the Tea with Nans is hundreds. And of course, all my meditations are on there, and they might help you. And recently, I've been very lucky enough to put this on. This is free. Of course, my CD here is chakra sounds, okay? Energy balancing chakra sounds. Now, you can go on there and download that for free on my YouTube account, okay? It's very nice, because as you're listening to it, you're helping each one of those chakras. Even if, thank you for the heart, even if you only focus on the red, the base chakra, the orange, and the green. Wouldn't that be nice? So if you just, even if you don't want the others, just fast forward to those. They're only about 3 minutes each. So, but as I say, there's 7 of them, obviously. But they are something that I believe and I've seen and I've experienced working for me and for other people. So it's me doing it, drumming to different chants, different keys, different sounds. And I know the sounds will help your chakra energy. So listen to that if you want a tonic. And I've got the healing cave. I know it's backwards on here, but it should look like that on the same site, of course. So listen to that if you want to boost your immune system, which is all green. So if you do listen to that, it's what I use in my therapies, and it's lovely because you can really feel that healing taking place through the intention of my voice. And a Reiki master, I'm using the energy and intention through that CD. So listen to the healing cave if you want to. And as I say, it's Nancy Finch, YouTube. And I'm sure you're going to love that, or maybe recommend it to a friend. It's all about feeling well. It's all about collective consciousness. It's about everybody benefiting from the work we do with ourselves. And if we can help ourselves, as I say with those 2 music CDs, you know, downloads, then you can help other people. And you're a better influence on each other, aren't you? So you've got different ways of using this. Obviously, the traffic lights affirmations are fun to do. They're going to help you on the road as you're traveling, because you're less likely to get road rage if you're more calm, aren't you? And you're more enjoying the journey. You're less likely to feel the stress of traveling. So that's one good thing. Obviously, you've got your crystals that I mentioned. These I've got big crystals here, but you can have little ones. Red, orange, red, orange, green. So amber, okay? So go for whatever ones you like. Doesn't matter which crystals you use. And of course, you've got the ribbons if you don't travel. You can also just shut your eyes and imagine the colour. Imagine the traffic lights, okay? So it's red, red and amber, green, amber, red. Simple, lovely. So it's a nice way to get a discipline. This is what I haven't put on here today, but it's good to have discipline in your thoughts. And this for me works for me because I get so easily distracted by everything. People, thoughts, feelings, events. So this discipline is a really nice way of you bringing yourself back into the present and realizing just a simple affirmation can help you to reset yourself from the other things all around us, from the stimulus. So yeah, I think that's everything I've got on here. Oh, no, it isn't. It's a symbol. There's a symbol that goes with it. One of my symbols that I channeled through years ago. This is the one I've chosen today for you. And I know you've had it before, but it's the power of intention. If you can set the intention that those colours are going to stimulate your feelings, your emotions, your body's energy, then you're going to have that effect. The more you put that intention out. Okay, so let's take a deep breath and start with the power of intention. So as you take a breath, take your thoughts and your feelings, maybe draw this in the air with me, okay? So up, across, and under. So it's the power of intention, okay? These will all be cards one day, all my lovely symbols, and then you can choose a card and see which one you need for the day. So I will come back on and let you know when they're ready. But I'm going to have 44 symbols to offer you. This is just one of them. And symbols are a great way of intending what you'd like to have, what you're setting your mind, your focus to, okay? And as I say, your subconscious brain believes you. So if you don't get a chance to learn the affirmation, I am red, I am safe, orange, amber, I am enough, green, I am loved, then just choose one of them that suits you. Practice, practice, practice. Every time you get to the lights, which one do you like best, or do all of them, like I do? And come back to me perhaps next week or on my email and tell me how you felt, because I'm sure you will feel better. And no matter what's going on in your life, no matter what challenges, physical, emotional, circumstantial, this idea of being positive can help give you the bonus to your energy. It can help give you, it can give you a tonic. It can help raise your emotional balloon. It can help heal you, especially the love, because love heals. And you can basically offer yourself that love. Every time you see the green light, yes, another green light, I'm free to go. I'm free to be loved. That's a nice one, isn't it? So whatever suits you, play around with this, come back to me, tell me how you feel. Simplicity works. Spend time just with 1 or 2 or 3 of those things I've asked you to learn, and see how you feel. I bet you do feel better. I know from experience of my own, every day I play this game, you know, when I feel like it. If you forget, don't worry. Just do it when you remember. Set the intention. Maybe say, today I intend to play the traffic light game, you know? And as I say, have fun with that on the road. Obviously, concentrate on your driving, but just remember, as you see the traffic lights, this means this to me, okay? Right, time has marched on again. I can't believe we're nearly 30 minutes again, goodness. But I hope you all can share this with people you love, because as I say, you never know. It might be a Monday, it might be hard work for some people. It's my favourite day, but it's because it's new beginnings, you see, new opportunities. But some people think, oh, not another week. So maybe you could share this with somebody and just give them the inspiration that they might need. And that will probably have a nice effect on their body's energies, on their mood, and the hormones as well, by the way. You know, the orange I talked about, the amber. If we can keep that flowing, our hormones generally behave better. So I'm actually going to go now. I'm going to give you a big hug, everybody that's listening. And namaste to everyone. Lots of love to all of you. And maybe, as I say, learn I am safe, I'm enough, I'm loved. Okay? Thank you, says Annie. Definitely loved. Thank you very much. I love you too. I'm sending love to everybody as I'm speaking to you now. So, as I say, share this and enjoy it, and teach it to your children. Yes. And Angela says thank you. Oh, it's lovely that you're here, Angela. Thank you for listening. Yes, and I won't see you next week, because apparently it's another bank holiday. So I shall see you the week after. Oh, I love you too, Leanne. That's so lovely. Oh, so much love, eh? You just give lots and lots of love to our friends and people that value us. Well, I'm enough. Just keep saying it, girls and boys. And I will see you the week after next. I've got a really nice practical thing for you next time I see you, and I think you're going to like it. It's a practical thing you can use every day, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. So I shall see you soon, and take care, everybody. Keep your emotional balloon high and know that you're loved. Okay, bye everyone. Bye.